Hello there, collective. This is going to be a reading on what others are, how others are viewing you, what others are feeling about you. So this could be a special person. It could be co-workers, how could your co-workers see you, how anybody that is in your energy is viewing you. So yeah, this is the way you're being perceived by other people at the moment. We have it's a pick a pile, so you pick your card. I also put some signs, and you should connect with the card the way you know which one's calling you out, either by sign or either by what the message is on there. So you don't have to either be these signs if that's not what's calling you out. Your intuition should be telling you which one are you going to connect with more, and maybe there is a message or two for you here as far as how other people are viewing you. Maybe there is something that you're not seeing about yourself that other people are seeing about you. Yeah, so only taking what resonates, leave the rest behind. This is only a message. So and again, take only what is helpful and leave the rest behind. And that is my strong message to you. Any way to help you grow, any way that helps you perceive yourself in a better light, in a better self. And my intent here is to make you awake us all of what we can do better in our surroundings, around other people. That is my whole goal here. And yeah, so this is how other people are perceiving you, and you can choose it by sign, card, or whatever it is that is calling you. What is your soul calling you out for? What is your soul telling you to choose, pick, whatever that is for you. So take a deep breath and see which one is calling you out more. For the first card, also maybe a quick message. You could connect with all three, and we all have most of the signs in our whole astrological chart. If you haven't gotten a chart reading, I do chart printed PDFs, and I send them to you directly. You can contact me if you would like to know more about your astrological your natal chart, or more about you. It's pretty neat because it gives you a lot of information about yourself, and it's a program that generates all your information and it sends it directly to your email. So yeah, if you're interested, let me know. So yeah, if you picked a card number 1, it's a number 13 that equals out to a 4. So maybe there is stability coming after a long time working, like something that you worked so hard, and now it's time to kind of maybe either celebrate. It's time to leave the old behind. You work so hard at something, so something else is being rebirthed. It also has to do with endings. It could do a transformation that you've been going through as well. You could be transforming old cycles into new ones. Maybe this is your message. This is the way people are seeing you. The people around you are seeing that you have left the old you behind and you are emerging to a new person. Maybe for some people they are like, oh my god, what is going on with her? It's like a complete change with her. Maybe it could be in looks. Maybe you could be transforming in a way of the way that your looks are. It could be spiritually. It could be you're not taking BS from anybody anymore, and they see you kind of like what is wrong with her? She's not even wanting to work with me anymore. So they see you as you releasing things that don't serve you any longer. People that have not been good to you, you're kind of leaving them behind. And they see you as maybe you are embracing your own self more. Now you are able to blossom into the new emerged you after all the healing, after all the transformation. Maybe for another group of you, if you physically have lost weight, and you are looking like totally hot to somebody. Like there is a deep transformation, whether it's physical, mentally, spiritually, and in all ways that people are seeing in you. And you could be the sign of Sagittarius. You don't have to be, but you could. You could be a Virgo, you could be a Scorpio, you could be a Leo. So there is a sense here of you're shedding the old. You have shedded the old skin and you have emerged to a new, kind of like a butterfly when it emerges to a whole new person. Is that how you are feeling? Confirm that for me if this is it. But that is how people are perceiving you. Let's go ahead and see what else is coming up. Yeah, there is. You also have Jupiter here. So there is something about expansion. Maybe in a way, you expanded your knowledge, your higher learning, your spirituality. You're expanding. People are viewing you as you expanded. You are bigger than them now. Maybe that's how people are viewing you. That's what the message I'm getting. Maybe like you are like bigger than life now. Maybe they see your courageous side as you emerging to a bigger self, a better self, a beautiful, much beautiful that they could ever perceive. And that is what I'm getting for you. Let's see, what other number? You got number 7. And this is maybe for some of you with the number 7 here, this could have to do, maybe you recently got married, maybe you recently went through a divorce, maybe you are, and of course this has to do with others, right? This is the way other people are viewing you. The way other people are viewing you is maybe you can be spouse material now that you have emerged and transformed yourself to something totally different than what you were before. This could also have to do with the way your partner views you as somebody that's totally changed. Maybe you could be getting married, or after you got married, people view you as such a transformed person. You expanded maybe from this partnership that you have emerged to be with. And let's see what else is coming up for you. Let's get a couple of... How are others perceiving? Tell me more about how other people are perceiving pick pile number 1. Yeah, they're seeing you as somebody that is totally happy. You are taking chances, but you are like... they view you as, maybe for some of you, there could be messages of love, maybe inviting you out, maybe of just being happy for you. It doesn't have to be love. Maybe somebody wants to send you a message. They don't want to act out on their intuition anymore. They've been so, they see you as somebody that's not thinking intuitively at the moment. Right now they see you as this person that is just living on earth and living life. You're not worried about what your intuition is telling you at the moment. This is the way these people view you. They want to either want to take action towards you. They don't want to hold anything in anymore. With the High Priestess here, maybe they don't want to even act with their intuition and come towards you and send you messages here, and tell you how they truly feel, not hold emotions in, because the High Priestess usually holds emotions in. Maybe they want to work with you. Maybe there could be a chance of wanting to collaborate with you, especially you got the 7th house, the number 7. So maybe they're wanting to collab with you, maybe sign some deals and expand your either relationship, your contracts, your work. Yeah, so this is how these people are, the people around you, whoever you are wondering about, this is how these people are perceiving you. They're wanting to send you messages. They're curious to see how you are doing. They're ready to kind of act out and go towards you and want to work towards something bigger and better and expand with you. So this is, if you picked a pile number 1, I hope you connected with this, and let me know in the comments below. So now, if you picked a pile card number 2, it's a number 10. So you recently went through a lot of completions here. You went through a lot of trials and errors, a lot of lessons too. And what it's telling you here, it's telling you that it's okay to forget. And it's okay to remember those situations from now and then, but it's all over. So it's time, after hard lessons, it's time to return home. It's the Voyager. So you have gone on a long journey, and this is how people are perceiving you. You've gone on this long journey, and they've seen your growth, and they've seen the realization of who you have become and emerged now. And they see you as somebody that's no longer holding, after all the strife and all the barriers and the struggles that you have gone through. They see you as returning home. They see you as somebody that has returned, and somebody that has learned a lot of lessons in life, maybe. Maybe after a struggle, whether it's a divorce, whether it's certain situations that you have gone through, a lot of lessons, of course. You've come to a certain realization, and that's how people are viewing you. You've come to this realization, and you're finally home now. You're finally grounded to where where you need to be, right? For some of you, you could be, and again, you don't have to be, you could be a Libra, you could be a Capricorn, you could be a Cancer, or you could be a Pisces. But this is what this message is telling you, is these people are viewing you, whoever is around you, whether it's a significant other, a friend, whatever it is, they're viewing you as somebody that has returned home after a struggle, after a long journey that you've gone through. They see how they've realized how much work you put into yourself and into a certain situation, and they see you as you remembering who you are again, and starting all over again. And there is a sense of happiness here, and I don't know why, of joy, of people seeing you come back home and being happy that you're truly self now, after being lost in certain journeys that maybe were not even yours to begin with. To save somebody else, other people, right? So that is what I'm getting for you. Let's see. Any other messages coming through? How are others viewing pickapile number 2. Yeah, they see, maybe the way they see you is maybe you have learned lessons from addictions of somebody holding, or maybe even people, obsessions. It could have to do with obsessions of others, obsessions of clarify this devil for us on how other people are perceiving. Pick a pile 2. Yeah, they see you now as you have an inspiration to go for what you want to go for. Maybe in the past you had a lot of addictions. Maybe somebody kept you bound, and especially maybe with money. You have a new sense of passion now, and people can see that from you. There is a lot of passion just pouring from you here, and there is a sense of stability. Like I was just saying, you are returning home. There's a sense of wanting the stability that you have been craving for. Your mind is now grounded to what your plans are ahead, because before they seen you maybe as somebody that had a lot of addictions or a lot of obsessions, or maybe you were going through a certain addiction, or maybe for another group of you, you felt bound by other people. Other people kept you bound and wouldn't let you out. You felt like you couldn't get out of certain situations here, whether it's mentally, physically, addictions. It could be just maybe you were just so negative about yourself before, and now they see how you emerged, and you have a grounded source, a grounded place in your and within yourself, and a new sense of inspiration in you going for it. So if there's something that it was holding you back before, you are not being held back anymore. You are going for your passions. You have learned your lessons. You have gone through a whole lot of grief and lessons and just things that you needed to go through to be able to grow, to be this amazing person. You're ready to move forward to your new journey. So that is if you picked a pile number 2. I hope you connected with it. And oh, and you know what? Maybe let's see. I forgot to do the little dice. So let's see where this is happening for you. And you got Jupiter. So there is expansion where you are going. And maybe this has to do with communication. So maybe communicating your journey with others, it's gonna bring you to a more expansion, here. Maybe you communicating with others, or sharing your journey with others will give you more, will expand your opportunities here too. So there is a feeling of that going on, especially when it comes to your lessons, things that you have learned. Maybe people will be communicating how they see your growth and how you have emerged from where you were before to now, and they will be communicating that, because that has to do with communicating. Maybe people can be gossiping, because the 3rd house has to do with gossip too, and seeing like how much you have changed. So yeah, I see that for you, and you let me know if this is connecting with you, if this is making sense to you. But that is if you picked card number 2. Now we move on to card number 3. If you picked card number 3, it's gosh, I can't see, number 28. So that has to do with spirituality, soul things, learning. Maybe for some of you, if you picked a pile number 3, you have been going through a dark night of the soul. There's a lot of going within here. what comes to mind is a hermit. Maybe you have a lot, have been doing a lot of soul searching here. I see this person reading. Maybe there is a lot of reading here that you have done. There is a lot of going within, a lot of learning. And I what I sense for you is learning, a lot of self-learning of yourself. Of maybe in the past you weren't aware of certain potential things that you like. I feel like the way that others perceive you, and this has to do with the way others view you, right? A lot of people see a lot of potential in you that you didn't see within yourself before. And this is just what's coming to my mind right now, and what's telling me to let you know. You didn't know the potential that you had within yourself, and now that you have quieted down your mind, your soul, you have gone within, you are able to see what other people can see in you. Of course, we never could see that, especially people that love us. They see so much and how much we can achieve. But now that you have gone within, it's like you can, and especially at a soul level, other people can see how spiritual you can be. But I lost what I was going to say. Now, you can see that for yourself now that you have gone within. You see and perceive how deep you can go. Like, I don't know if that word, how deep you can go within yourself, and how much growth you can emerge from once you come back out, come back up. Like, there is a feeling here of like you were drowning, and you went within, so far deep within yourself, that you practically had to like drown and float back up to emerge to and coming up. And kind of when you get baptized, that's what I'm envisioning too. When you get baptized, you go deep down, you hold your breath, you can't breathe, and you come back up and you're awake now. Does that make sense? I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, maybe. But there is maybe for some of you, you could be a Taurus. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to be any of these signs. As long as you connect with the message, that's what matters. You could be a Taurus, you could be a Gemini, you could be an Aries, or you could be an Aquarius. Here, that is so there is a huge awakening here. After like everything just falling apart for you, there is a big awakening, especially spiritually. There's a sense of transformation here, emerging from the depths and the darkness that you were in. And that is how people are perceiving you. They see that how they see how somebody so that has a light so bright within them could have darkened themselves, dim their light, and then return again with even a brighter light. Does that make sense? Let's see what else. What area in life, and what are they dealing with? If you pick the pile number 3. So this has to do with Mercury. So it has to do with, this is Mercury here. It has to do with communication. It has to do with maybe with your siblings. It could have to do with your community. And this is how your community is seeing you. Also with the number 2, this could have to do with finances, how much you are growing in finances. And let me see what else. So with the number 2, it has to do with the second house. You had a drastic change with in regards to your home. Maybe you're getting a home now, maybe with finances, whether it was good or bad, it's gonna be better. So it could have to do with business transactions as well, or material desires. So that's how people are seeing you now. Maybe you have emerged from poverty to more wealth now. And as far as like Mercury, it has to do with the mind, communication, intelligence, reason, and language. So maybe the way that you talk about money now too, it could be it could be different. When before you would say, I'm just gonna go buy this and I put it on a card, and now you are thinking more more intellectual, or now, like, I'd rather save for a house, now I have a home, it's responsibility, you've emerged from that too. So that's maybe what's being communicated. That could be maybe what other people are seeing, how much you have grown in that sense. So you let me know if you are connecting with this. How are other people perceiving pick a pile number 3? Yeah, they see you as being so self-sufficient. They see you happy with the 9 of materials here, that you can do it all. They see you very stable, as you not needing help from anybody. You could be single at the moment. They see you as somebody that has a lot of strength within them, a lot of vitality, a lot of life force. They see you as somebody that knows when to say certain things and when to not say certain things. Maybe before you were the kind of person that would just blurt things out, and kind of whether somebody liked it or not, whether it was a time and place to say it or not. But now they see you holding on to your own. They see you as holding your own lion, taming your lion, right? You're now able to control yourself, when maybe before you let your passions drive you, right? And impulse. There is a sense here of you being so self-sufficient and very self-controlled, and you are able to stand up for yourself now. And they see that in you. That's what other people see. That there could be a message of you needing to stand up for what you feel and believe, and your desires should be. You need to stand up. There is a light here that you need to stand up for. There is something that maybe somebody that other people see you standing up for. But there is a feeling here of you needing to stand up for something, or you have stood up for something, and people see how brave you are now. So I hope you connected with this. If you picked any of the cards, you could have connected with 1 or 2 or 3 or all of them. I hope you got the message, and that is my whole intent, for you to get a message from my readings. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, I am so grateful for any time that you give to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share with anybody that you think needs to see any of these messages. These readings are timeless, so anytime you come into them is because you're meant to see. So I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Until next time, goodbye.